no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. We're going to bleed this morning. I got a lot to say. And, yeah, I'm going to have me some fun. I'm gonna touch on a few things before I get into boxing. And Ryan Garcia and his father being every bit the N-words that they like to use. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I am airing from the Painful Excellence podcast. And I'm about to explain to you why I'm doing so. And 2024 has been great because time reveals all truth, and lies are nothing but the long way to the truth. And in order to achieve greatness, your hero has to go through certain things. Let me add this real quick. Hold on. My, oh my. My, oh my. Now, let me just add this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm multitasking. Let's see what we got in the chat so far. Sensei's in the building. Oh, you're going to love this, Stormy. You're going to love this. Back since 91, Todd Swindle, Mo Boxing. Salute to you for that information because I'm going to talk about that. Shogun, Sam Mack, Rod Neal, Shamar, Jeff Spark, Jamal Robinson. You see, there's a whole other side of my audience that don't even know I'm live right now. Let me explain to you what happened. So last night, right, I said, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. I saw this article about, Ryan Garcia. He's getting threatened to with a year in jail for that vandalism he did and all this other stuff, and the thing with his baby mama. Whole time. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Xavier, peep this. Rod Neal in that super chat, he said, hey, bro, before you start cooking, can I get a birthday shout out 43 times around the sun? Yo, salute to you, good brother. Salute to you, good brother, man. Happy born day. Much love and appreciation. You've been solid. You know what I mean? 43, man, it's a milestone. I'm 5 years older, but that's all good. You know what I mean? Man, shout out to you, good brother, man. Shout out to you, and shout out to your family, man, for real, man. Happy born day to you, man. Enjoy the day. You know what I'm saying? Eat right, sleep right, and you and your lady celebrate. You and your family celebrate, man. Yes, absolutely, bro. Salute to you. Much love to Rod Neal. Been solid. He been solid. Salute, ES. Now, what I need y'all to do, I need y'all to like and share this video, because what I'm about to tell you, really happened last night. What I'm about to tell you really happened. We're going to get back to this Ryan Garcia mongoloidism, if that's even the word. But let me tell you what happened last night. Last night, come home, hard day's work, because I'm a working man. That's what black men do. All right. So I said, okay, here go Ryan Garcia again, making the news. I'm gonna talk about it. So I go to upload my live, Earn Jordan salute. And through StreamYard, it's saying YouTube is not allowing me to upload, go live. And I said, why is that? So I go to my desktop and I got a strike. So I said, what now? Why do I have a strike? From the live I did yesterday, 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 from the live I did yesterday. When I do that for a reason. I said, that's strange. So I got to type it. So I'm talking to some dude named John. Hey, this is Google. How can I help you? And I'm typing this person. And mind you, whenever you talk to these people, always get the email of your conversation. So I'm asking them, what is this strike about? And of course, they give me the generic answer. Oh, you violated community guidelines. I said, how? It said labeled as harassment or bullying. Harassment and bullying policy. What? The meme? There was a bunch of people in that meme, even 3 YouTubers. You might have missed the third one. I said, wow. Those knuckle draggers got in their feelings? I said, no, it can't be them. I said, what are you talking about? What exactly violates the policy? What part of the video violates the policy? So we get into a whole conversation about that. And I said, please don't refer me to any other rules or regulations. What part of my live stream violated community standards? Of course, I couldn't get a straight answer. Why? Because he didn't watch my video. I said, okay, because this is how you build it. I know you didn't watch my video. Then he tells me pretty much they have an AI system. He said, the system. I said, oh, the system you programmed, pretty much. I'm paraphrasing. The system you guys programmed to watch certain things said by certain people. Now, mind you, there's a system to watch what we say and make sure that we are in compliance with community guidelines. But they say that there's no system that doesn't send out notifications. How could there be a system to monitor community guidelines, but we're supposed to believe that there's no system that decides not to send out notifications? I was listening to Blue briefly yesterday. He didn't even have like 100. He barely had over 100 people in his damn in his thing, in his live. That is impossible. That is Blue Blood. Barely have over 200. Barely have over 100 people, and he was on for like a half hour. That's impossible. Soon as Blue Blood clicks live, within maybe 10 minutes, there's 250, 300 people in there. Go figure. He had to go to his community page and says, they're not sending out my notification. Salute to Tay Tay. She says, good morning, King. Happy Friday. Good morning. How are you? Much love. Main Event Mark, salute. Stephen X, DB Monfretrack, NY Willis, Lance Combs. If I miss you, know that I love you. And I need you guys to like and share the video. This is why we tell you to do certain things. And I'm going to tell you, let me tighten up, Stephen. I'm going to tell you why YouTube messed up and they stepped in it. And now it's time to mobilize, y'all. I'm going to tell you what they did. D-Man, salute. Now let me tell you what they did. Anwar, what up? Said, what's good? Robert. So I'm going back and forth with him. I'm laying out all the landmines. He's telling me everything I know he was going to say, and I was prepared for him. Because I knew what he was going to say. And I told him several times, do not give me a generic answer. I know the policies. So I hit him with this. Sounds like, Young Abel, what up? It sounds like It's not what I'm saying, it's who's saying it. I said, it's funny. I only have these problems. You don't fully monetize my live streams or my videos when I'm talking about certain people in particular. I said, all I'm doing is pointing out the obvious racism in boxing. All of a sudden, I'm getting buzzed. I said, I remember I was doing a live stream about Ryan Garcia, and then y'all zapped my live stream. Y'all didn't give me a strike. Y'all just zapped my live stream. Y'all remember that? And then I had to restart a whole new stream, and the whole new stream was called You Can't Stop Me. So you zapped my live stream, and I'm telling them this. You zapped my live stream and didn't give me a strike. I restarted a live stream, and I disputed, and I asked y'all why y'all do that. And the person I was talking to, and I have the copy of the transcript, the person put in caps, I didn't do it. I'm not asking you whether you did it or not. I'm asking why was it done. And then I got an email. They reinstated the live. Not funny, I went back to Drew Titan LLC and looked for it. It's not there again anymore, but I didn't get a strike for that. So I said, but I have the live. I saved it. And I'm going to re-upload it. So I'm telling them all of this stuff. You see, what YouTube and Google is doing is they're sending people to fight their wars, and their soldiers are not equipped because he didn't know what the hell I'm talking about. I kept telling them, don't send me no generic answer about policies, rules, and regulations. I know them all. And I've been careful. I didn't say anything bad yesterday that I've said worse. I'll say that. I've said worse. When I was going in on Ryan Garcia, I didn't say anything for them to zap my feed, but they did it. And I said, now y'all costing me money. And I said, you know what? It might not be you. It might not be you. I said, whoever's programming your AI, and then he took it off the AI. He said that the system, he refers to it as the system, does it. And then it's re-reviewed because I said I got a strike and I'm disputing it. It said it may take 72 hours. And then he says, yeah, well, you won't be able to post for 14 days. I knew that was coming. And I said, wow, you can see it? But I said on my page, it says 72 hours. And then my email starts going off on my phone. As I'm talking to him, my email starts, ba-ding, ba-ding. I said, oh, you guys are cute. So you can see it. It's been reviewed that fast. It was almost a 2-hour show. So what are the appeals for? The AI, the system says this ain't good. So you send it to manual review. And he sits there for what, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 15 minutes? What's the policy? What do y'all do? So if I appeal it, does it go back to him? Or does it go to some other idiot that says, oh, it was flagged, oh, I'm going to flag it too? So in mid-conversation, you mean to tell me someone else was reviewing my stuff? And then I get emails in mid-conversation? They stepping all in it. Because I have the transcripts and I got the emails in the middle. So somebody reviewed it. You told me it was going to take 72 hours. You got me thinking that somebody's going to say, okay, let's see what we got. And it's either thumbs up or thumbs down. So there was no due process. They didn't even review my stuff. They didn't even do that. They didn't even do that. In mid-conversation, I got the emails. I have it right there, the time I got them and everything. So nobody reviewed the mother effing thing. Nobody did. And I'm just collecting the data. In mid-conversation, I get emails. You told me it was going to take 72 hours. And in the conversation, he's saying, oh, well, I'm looking at it right now. Oh, so you can see certain things. You can see certain things. Right? And of course, they're not going to tell you what was said. If it was the meme, they would have said it. All they say is bullying, cyberbullying, harassment. I went in on Floyd Scarfield yesterday, didn't I? I let y'all know that he's a part of that broken wrist community. I made it clear. And I made it clear that he is a self-hating broken wrist. Let's call them the pillow biters. He's a pillow biter. I don't want to hear anything he has to say. If he's not living in his truth, I can't depend on him to tell me the truth about anything. Get right with yourself. And you're raising an idiot, and you actually put a target on your son's back by denying cheating in boxing, saying that it shouldn't matter whether your opponent cheats or not, and denying racism. And I told the fool that, named John, I said, this only happens when you don't fully monetize videos and do a lot of weird stuff. When I'm talking about the racial disparities in boxing, and when I'm talking about certain fighters. This happens when I talk about Ryan Garcia. This happens when I talk about Canelo Alvarez. Videos don't fully get monetized. Mr. Shelton can't type certain things in my chat. It's all documented. All of it. All of it. And last night was the last straw. You know why, y'all? Peep the pipe bomb. Y'all notice I stream on 2 channels, right? Because I asked him. I said, so the system picks it up. The system that y'all program takes it out of your hands. You rely on a system to say this ain't good. That's what you do, right? I said, you want to know how I know your system is flawed and how I know this is a witch hunt done personally by someone other than the system? I stream on 2 channels. If the system picked it up on Drew Titan LLC, why didn't it pick it up on Painful Excellence Podcast?
Whoa! What the
Take that!
Do you know that same live stream when I'm arguing him on Drew Titan LLC? I said, wait a minute. So I pulled up the other window. I went to Pep Talk. There's the live. And I said, oh shit. Because I'm thinking, damn, I got 2 strikes in one fucking day. So I go to this channel. I said, fuck. And I look. I said, wait a minute. It's right there. It's right there. What? Wait, hold on.
What?
So I said, John, why am I getting a strike and the video's removed because I did something so bad? Why am I getting a strike on my first channel, but my second channel, the live is still up? John tells me we review it in batches. They didn't get to it yet. How? It's aired at the same time on a different channel, but it's the same content at the same time. You know what it is, John? It ain't your system, John. It's the person that works with you, John. That is manually, because they say manual review, right? Focus ball. They say manual review, right? They say after manual review. And as I'm talking to John, my appeal was manually reviewed. Or did the system review it? That's no appeal. That's no appeal. Hey, there's cars that are built that's supposed to be able to park themselves. I've seen those cars mess up. You know, garage doors, they have a sensor on it that when if it touches something, it's supposed to stop. I've seen those mess up. So when you put something in place to make your life easy, sometimes, you know, you got to correct it. Like spell check. Spell check on your phone. How many times you meant to type something and it auto-corrects? And you're like, that's not what I was saying. It messes up. It's not perfect. That's why they have manual review. They tell you it's manual review. So if the system killed my live or said, no, he deserves a strike for this. They didn't interrupt my stream, but they say he deserves a strike for this. And you give me a strike. You give me a whole strike. Right? A whole strike. Why didn't I get that strike on my other channel? And it's the same content. You're supposed to have manual review when the system fails. Once we appeal it, there's supposed to be somebody to sit down and at least watch the content for at least 10 minutes. There's too many content creators for them to do that. Why y'all lying to us, man? What do you mean manual review? So now you're putting it on a person. I asked you idiots before. Who's manually reviewing my stuff? You sourced my material to somebody and they're watching my stuff. It takes 7 to 8 days for you to review my videos. And the majority of videos I've done on Ryan Garcia, they're saying it's not fully monetizable. The dollar signs in yellow. I don't care because I want my message out. You gotta understand, this ain't about money. What it is though is that I'm monetized, so you're messing with my money. So now I got to get you. You made this a legal issue, and I'm telling y'all to y'all grill because you're watching me now. I gave you the pipe bomb in the conversation yesterday. Oh shoot, he did air this on 2 streams. So if your system spot checks things, it was airing at the same time on this channel. So I should have got a strike here too. And you dropped the ball. I had to tell you, because you know what he said? He says, oh, they do it in batches. So you might want to take that video down before they get to it. Nope. I took it down before I videoed the evidence. No, I'm sorry, after I videoed the evidence in mid-conversation. I videoed it. I sent it to the general this morning. So what are you going to do? Blame the AI? You're going to blame the AI now? Because the last time y'all did this, the person I was talking to, when I said, who monitors my stuff? Y'all keep doing this. They said, not me. They zapped my Ryan Garcia rant. Y'all remember that? In the middle of my rant, they just killed my live. I was like, what is that? And I had to start up a whole other one. And then I went back and I asked them, why'd y'all do that? Who's reviewing my content? The person I was talking to put in caps, not me. I have the conversation. And I told them, this is a witch hunt. I use that word. This is a witch hunt. And a condo, that's exactly what I told them. I said, it's okay. Documentation beats conversation. I let them know that it's a witch hunt. I let them know that this seems to be done whenever I'm talking about the racial disparities in boxing. I let them know that. So now I put it out there. Now I'm letting y'all know what y'all playing with now. But here's the thing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Y'all stepped in it. Ladies and gentlemen, to recap. Drew Titan LLC has a strike over the live stream that I did yesterday. How the hell can that be when that same live stream was airing on Pep Talk? Got no strike. Then he's telling me, oh, you better take it down before we get to it. No, you should have gotten to it. It was airing on 2 streams. You see the person overseeing my stuff from the broken risk community fucked up. You fucked up. Now I'm gonna get you. Gary, word? Some of my old pep talks ain't there? You see what I mean? I ain't even checked. I don't know what's there. I started this channel like 2 years ago. You mean to tell me that some of my work isn't there? YouTube just stepped in it, y'all. Shaquila, what's good? I'm going to be here doing live streams for the next 14 days. And I'm going to be on my best behavior. But you can get your point across without being profane, can you not? I am now officially waging war on racism in boxing, unfair treatment, which I'm going to get to in a minute. Shout out to Robert Helenius. I shook your hand, dude. You tried to kill Anthony Joshua, and he got a 2-year ban, y'all. He got a 2-year ban. 2 years. I read the article. He blamed eggs and chicken. Why is no one talking about it? Well, A, because it's Robert Helenius, too, and B, because AJ knocked him out. Now, although he knocked him out, do y'all remember AJ's face in that fight? I'll ask you again. Do you remember how AJ's face looked in that fight? It looked a little battered, didn't it? And I didn't know that Robert was touching him up like that. Y'all remember how swollen he looked? I was like, man, what? AJ, he cuts easy now? What happened? He looked like he had a fight. Exactly, Rod. That's exactly why I did that. Because I knew this was coming. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. They messed up. Now they scrambling like eggs on a Sunday morning. You see, y'all, they think we don't know how to fight. You can fight these guys. If I didn't press them about the Ryan Garcia live that they stopped for no reason, they'd have got away with it. But funny thing, that live is not in my library no more, and I didn't remove it. I have it, but I didn't remove it. I didn't remove it. I'm telling you right now, YouTube and Google, I'm finna tune you up like it's 1995. And you don't know what I'm talking about? Anyone that knows me personally knows what I'm saying. But I'm gonna do it virtually, of course. You have no idea. You gonna learn. You gonna learn. You gonna learn. See, one thing I'm not wrong and strong. And the person, John, your co-worker, John, he was put in a position of power and he left you to talk to me. And now you in it. Now you in it. Everything you said. Everything you said. You know, YouTube instilled these new policies. Tay Jones, they demonetized him for this something called reuse content. How could this be? And when he kept asking them which video, they gave him generic answers. They made it impossible for him to get it right. That's why he hasn't done any live streams. I mean, what's the point? The brother's connected. He goes to fights. can get Deontay Wilder on the phone anytime he wants. They demonetized him. He was like, why would you do that? Which video so I could remove it or mute a segment? What? They wouldn't tell him. They wouldn't tell him. What, y'all didn't know? Y'all thought he just stopped doing content just to stop? He did something with Clarissa Shields the other day. I saw that. They demonetized him and didn't tell him what video was the problem. Let me bring out up to speed. Me and Stormy just went through this a month or two ago. They started flagging us for copywritten music. And we're like, what are you talking about? The music we use comes from a specific app. I'll say that. And I said, wait a minute. When I use this app, one of the things you gotta look for as a content creator is, do they have a working relationship with the platforms you're gonna air your stuff on? That's what you do. Why? To avoid this nonsense. So Stormy sends me a screenshot and says, it says right here, compatible with YouTube. Boom. So I contact YouTube again. I said, did your relationship change in the last week with such and such application? The guy said, not that I know of. I said, well, can you find out like right now? Because there's been music I've been using all this time. And now it's getting flagged. I'm going back to past shows and the dollar sign is in red. I'm like, what did I do? Shows from like a year ago. I'm like, what is this? Then they give me a generic answer, reuse content or use copywritten safe music. I sent the screenshot into the conversation. I said, look at this. Now, has this changed in the last week? Let me get you a supervisor. Yeah, I bet. Well, safe to say they worked it out and they left us alone. But where was all this coming from? And we contacted the company. I said, did y'all relationship change? Because I know contracts run out and we no longer work with so-and-so anymore. I just knew they were going to tell me that. They said, no, nothing's changed. I said, so why are they doing this? Got to ask them. It's not on our end. So I went back and asked the fools at Google. And that's what they did. And they had to reinstate everything. So when I tell you, you can fight and win, you can. And last night was just another example. And watch what I do to their ass. Watch. No Epstein. Watch. There's no way you can tell me you have a system in place that flags lives. If my live was bad enough to get me a strike on Drew Titan's channel, then it should have been bad enough for Pep Talk. Don't tell me nothing about, oh, we review it in batches. It's in real time on 2 different streams. I should have gotten a strike on both my channels. When as I'm talking to him, I said, oh man, I must have 2 strikes. I said, wait a minute. It's right there. I said, okay. Get him! And I let John know. I said, yeah, I'm looking right at it. And I said, you know how I know that, I'm looking right at it, man. What are you talking about? Then he says, oh, we review it in batches. We didn't get to it yet. You might want to remove it before we do. Oh no, you only know it's there because I told you. And guess what else? There's live since I started dual casting. Some of the lives on Drew Titan LLC are fully monetizable. Those same lives are not fully monetizable. Some of those same lives are fully monetized on Pep Talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been watching this. Haven't said anything until this morning. You guys done messed all the way up. Let me go to my content on Pep Talk. For example, let me see something. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. This is proof. Let me video this. Because I just saw this. Live right now. My Shakur video from a few days ago. Shakur should have taken the 25%. This is Drew Titan LLC. It's not fully monetizable. It says right here. But go to Pep Talk. That same live. Fully monetizable on Pep Talk. Boom. There you go. Another example. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been monitoring this for a long time. Right? But everything with Ryan Garcia in it, nope, not fully monetizable. Let's go to... Oh, we batting 1,000. We batting 1,000. Drew Titan LLC. My Teofimo Lopez video. Why do you Negroes ignore what this dude is saying? It's in yellow. Add suitability. It said it's been confirmed by manual review. Not suitable for all advertisers or most advertisers, right? But when you go to Drew Titan LLC, that video, fully monetizable. That was July 8th. There you go. Let's pause. Same thing, LDBC Strong, episode 208. Same thing, LDBC Strong, episode 208. When I talked about Oshaki Foster. And I got Mauricio Sillyman in the meme right there. Drew Titan LLC. Been confirmed, not by manual review, not suitable for most advertisers. This is Drew Titan LLC, right? But then when you go to Pep Talk, it's fully monetized. Ooh. 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 Let's do some more. Let's do some more. Let's get dirty. When I'm talking about Tank. Same thing. Drew Titan LLC. Not fully monetized. But when you go over to Pep Talk, fully monetized. There you go. I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, Kondo, how many of y'all be watching Champ Side and y'all get that silver ring of death in the middle of him cooking? When he starts talking about the racial disparities. When he starts talking about something real. So you got marks that watch our boxing channel, but when we what if Champ Side was airing on another Champ Side channel? You mean to tell me he wouldn't get that silver ring of death in the middle of his stream? Right? Hey, Google, you guys messed up. You guys failed. You guys failed badly. You guys failed badly. I was supposed to get a strike on this channel because the same live was up. It's gone. You can't get at me now. It's gone. I took it off. It's gone. Exactly, Focus Ball. How did they flag Tay Jones for reused content when the content he used was from his cell phone? He was actually in Saudi with Team Bomb Squad. He was actually at these fights. It's his personal material. How does that work? It was his material. And all he asked was, which video? I'll take it down. They couldn't tell him. So who flagged it? Go to the person, hey, I don't know, Miguel. Hey, Miguel, from San Francisco, with your broken wrist, the pillow biter that you are. This guy is saying that it's from his cell phone. He's with the team. Why are you flagging his stuff? And Miguel said, ow, no. We don't like Wilder, no. And they messed off his channel. Meanwhile, there was a whole video calling Champ Side a monkey. And I'll be damned, was that video not up on YouTube for 2 years? People flagged it. He flagged it. It was up for 2 years. Y'all remember that? Them racists. And by the way, you remember those, I don't know what that was. They claimed they were Mexican Nazis. I've never heard of such a thing. And I believe the only reason why that video's not there is because I think dude took his YouTube channel down. I don't think YouTube did that. It stayed up there for 2 years. And now y'all got a system that when you put certain people on a radar, we can't say certain things, like Mr. Shelton can't type certain things in a chat, in a live stream. They've taken his ability to say certain things away. You know you can do that, right? You know I can go on my back page and I can say, I don't want this word ever in my chat. And I can take y'all away. Watch this. I can put, Hendor, watch this. I could put in my YouTube back office words not to say. I could put remember. Like he says, I remember right there. I could say, I don't want, whatever you do, this word will not be seen on my comment section. And you'll be putting in remember. You're like, why ain't this registering? You won't even know. Did y'all know that? Thank you. And I told everybody I spoke to YouTube, I brought that up. I said there's entire channels with my picture in the meme, having full live streams about me, talking crazy. And you know what they told me? Basically, if I feel violated, report it. I said, wait a minute. Why do I have to report it? Where's your system? Where's this system? That the same system that watches me isn't watching everybody else? And then you're going to tell me it's not a witch hunt? Y'all stepped in it. And that's why I never flagged anything that Would Stay Real ever said. I never did it. I never did it. Because I knew this day was coming. I said, you know what? I'm going to leave him there. You know why? Because something big is going to happen. I just don't want to step on him. Well, I ain't got to step on anything but his grave because the man is dead. He's dead. True story. He's dead. Let me say it louder. He's dead. He died. His channel's still up. Go to his channel and put in my name in the search engine. It's like 50 videos. Like that other Bronco Buster from Baltimore, so happened to be. 170 videos, 95 of them is mine. Well, about me. Where's your system? You know why? They like that chaos. They want us to go back and forth. So the bigger channel that's doing bigger numbers, that is owned by the black man, doing the right thing, that's who they shoot. That's who they shoot. I don't mind going to war. You see what's dope about boxing and boxing highlights? You can get a fighter. Like one of the greatest things you could ever see is the ending of the Tommy Hearns and Marvin Hagler fight. But what youngsters don't know is that if that round doesn't happen with Hearns, let's say Tommy don't get caught. I think Tommy would have stopped Hagler due to that cut. They'd have stopped him in like a round or two. They'd have stopped it. That cut was out of control. Marvin had to do what he had to do. And it was one of the greatest things we've seen in boxing. But he had to go through a trial. This ain't nothing but a trial. This is light work. I don't do this for a living. I make a good piece of change. They taking 14 days from me over there. I don't care. I don't mind. I'm going to lose a couple of $100. It's okay. I have a job. I make 6 figures. I'm okay. Trust me. But I'm standing on principle. And I'm letting all you content creators know this is what they do. And they stepped in it. And I just showed y'all. I just showed y'all. How are the same live streams fully monetized on one channel and not the other? And that's been up, so he can't tell me, oh, they ain't get to it yet. What are you saying? So Drew Titan LLC, those videos that I just mentioned, it's been over a few weeks now. They didn't get to those? That means the same guy you got watching me over there is not watching me here. It's a witch hunt. I didn't do anything. What? You don't like the fact that I'm talking about the broken wrist? You pillow biter? I'm not cursing. I'm not cursing. I'm not cursing. We're going to play that game. I'm going to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Y'all messed up. Y'all have no idea. Y'all are inconsistent. And if you're not going to blame the system, point me to who did it. Because I want him to put in writing, what did I do? And then I'm going to ask you, I can't be the only person you're monitoring. Who else are you monitoring? Why aren't they under the same scrutiny? Because I know they're not. I know they're not. Now watch, you know what they're going to do? They're going to run back to the people that I've spoken about. They're going to put my name in the search engine and they're going to start flagging everything. Watch. To try and show consistency. And all I'm going to say is, well, damn, why didn't you flag this last year? This video's up about me that are fucking 3 years old. None of them are nice. They got my meme in it. How many times did Scotty put my face in the picture? Is that not cyberbullying? According to them. Is that not cyberbullying? So you can't use another YouTuber's face on a meme? What, you can't use fighters' faces in a meme? I got Ryan Garcia and his dad up in this meme right now. You gonna zap me? I'm waiting. I put him in a picture with his dad around a bunch of Negroes. So let me get this straight. As a black man, I can't express my detest for Ryan Garcia's racist and erratic behavior, and I can't do a meme because this is freedom of expression, right? And it was nothing dirty. There was nothing sexual on it. I put something up there and I spoke on it. What, are you watching me now, Miguel? Hey, Miguel! Miguel! Hey, Miguel! Your floppy wrist having... Is that the hand you use to shake dice? I'm not cursing. I'm not cursing. You shake dice with that broken wrist? The hand attached to the broken wrist, is that what you use to shake dice, Miguel? I'm just making up a name. I'm just making up a name because I know he's Latino. And I know you have a love affair because this only happens when I'm talking about Canelo or Ryan. I would say Tank, but how my Tank videos are monetized over here. There's a method to my madness. I did that on purpose, and y'all done stepped in a bear trap. I can't believe y'all did this. No, I can believe. Now I'm letting Google know who they hired. Now I'm letting y'all know. Y'all are not slick, and you guys get more bold with your behavior. You think you can't get touched? Let me be clear. Legally touched? Watch. Documentation beats conversation. Exactly, Acondo. There's a million channels. Fuck 200. There's a million channels that do racist and say hateful stuff. And those, you go to those channels, you be like, this has been up for 7 years? This? It's been up for 7 years? It'll be a channel with like 100,000 subs, something crazy like that. But even if it had one sub, how is this up? Where's your system? Where's that person to get to the batch that you told me? We review it in batches. First time I heard that, the Ryan Garcia live that I did was interrupted in mid-live. Y'all were all here. I had like 250 people in here, and they just zapped it. And I said, oh man, I might have a strike. I went to my page, I refreshed it. I said, I ain't got no strike. I went live. I said, oh, I can go live. I said, so why'd they zap the first live? And then my second live was called You Can't Stop Me. Matter of fact, was I dual streaming then? Look at this. My scooter video. All monetized. All monetized. On Pep Talk. All monetized. I don't know how my Pep Talk episodes don't get fully monetized. That's wild right there. I don't know how my Frank versus Tank video don't get monetized. I don't know what that's about. Did I do You Can't Stop Me? What was that? April? Okay. Yeah, it was after this. Now, I didn't do a dual stream. I started doing dual streams I think June 8th. I think June 8th is when I started that. It was June 8th. Yeah. You know why? Because I had a strike back then. Right? And then I did a Ryan Garcia video. It wasn't fully monetized. 1,800 views. And then since then, I've been doing dual streams. I said, let me see something. And sure as hell. Oh, Google. You done stepped in it. And I love it. Flame on! Look at all of this stuff. All of this stuff. We go here. I'm looking for the You Can't Stop Me video. Look at this. Everything with Ryan in it, not fully monetized. Look at that. But when I talk, wow. It's You Can't Stop Me. That was on April 29th. That was when I came back from St. Martin. me see, April 24th, April 28th, LDBC Strong. April 29th, You Can't Stop Me. Oops. Damn, I messed up. Let me go back. Pop Life. May 1st and May 2nd. But yeah, you guys is cooked, bro. You guys is cooked. You guys is cooked. So that's what happened. So we good. So let's talk some boxing. Let's talk some boxing. Ryan Garcia. There's that name again. Ryan Garcia is now possibly he's looking at a year in prison. Or a year in jail. There's a difference. For his behavior at that hotel. You already know how I feel. I think he should be thrown out of boxing. I think he should be thrown out of boxing. I think he doesn't deserve to make a living. I believe he's backed by a higher power. And salute to you, Ms. Fields. I really appreciate you. And y'all make sure y'all like and share these videos, because this is what they do to black content creators. Y'all like and share the videos, because it's time to cowboy up. So now, and further proof, this morning, all right, this how I know that there's a higher power at work with him. Floyd Mayweather working with him and everything else, and he's getting a slap on the wrist. He gets to be racist out loud in the public. Here's the deal. Why I feel that way. Robert Helenius, and shout out to Mo Boxing, our brothers in the UK, sent me an article from Sky Sports. Robert Helenius is now receiving a 2-year ban. 2-year ban. Let me read it to you. From Sky Sports, Helenius banned for 2 years for failed drug tests after the AJ fight. After the AJ fight. Hey, Tank, why are you acting like you don't know how these drug tests work? In my personal opinion, they should work better. Those fighters shouldn't be in the ring. I think the drug test should be done. The results should be set up so that they reach the appropriate places the day before, at the same day of the weigh-in. How about that? And if they decide to juice up before the fight, they're taking drug tests directly after. As soon as they leave the ring, they're to go to their locker rooms and go piss immediately. But that's something that boxing has to change. Fair enough? Boxing needs to change that. So until they change that, we got to deal with this. And never forget, Tank was standing in the pocket. Tank was standing in the pocket. Tank was standing in the pocket. As if you don't know how this drug test works. After Robert held in his fight with Anthony Joshua in 2023, the UK anti-doping test revealed the presence of clomiphene, a prohibited substance in his system. Hellenist blamed the violation on eggs and chicken, but he has now been handed a 2-year ban. I ain't got to read no more. Canelo said what? Bad beef. Robert Helenius talking about chicken and eggs. Conor Ben said eggs. The only person that didn't blame any part of the 4 food groups was Jarrell Miller. Ryan Garcia blamed Ashwagandha Forever, Perfect Amino, Super Carbs, and Scooter. Jarrell Miller's the only person that said, yo, look, my bad, okay, I'm sorry, and got like a 3-year ban. And rightfully so. Don't y'all think that Robert Helenius tried to kill Anthony Joshua? Don't y'all believe that? And y'all know I'm not an AJ guy, but what did I say before? I don't want to see him die in the ring. Exactly, Queen. Robert Helenius got a 2-year ban, but that's the UK. How the hell did Ryan Garcia do all of that, and then he's lying on top of it? Do you know, in a court of law, you know, you could be guilty on one thing, but do you know when you start lying, the court literally can punish you when they catch you in your lie? The court could literally punish you for wasting the court's time. That's what they call it. We could have got to this last week. But you wasting the taxpayers' time. These people don't do this full time. They got jobs. They're away from their families. We got to put the jury up in hotel rooms. If you'd have just told the truth a week ago, you wasting our time. Taxpayers are paying for this. You want to stand there because you want to try not to go to jail knowing you're guilty. I'm going to throw another 90 days on this case. 90 days over here, and then you're going to start your real prison sentence over there. So you got to do 3 months before your sentence even starts. Why? Because you want to lie. You know police officers lose their job for lying? Something called integrity. They told us that in the academy. If your company's sitting there in the gym and the instructor says no one talk, and he hears someone talking, and there's someone in your ranks. Yo, man, did you do the homework? Who's talking in my ranks? Who's talking? And all you hear, and you gotta look straight ahead. All you hear is my military people. Y'all know what that's like. This is paramilitary. Military people know what I'm saying. All you hear is boots stomping towards you. Boom, 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 boom. You're like, fuck. And you might not have even been the person talking. You'll have a sergeant here and a lieutenant here screaming, who's talking? Who's talking? Who's talking? And guess what? You know why they're screaming at you? They know you're not talking. They want you to snitch. 2 things could happen. Either you snitch, or the person talking has to hold integrity and say, it's on me. You know why? Because if you don't say anything and like, yo, I'm sticking with my guys, okay, you're gonna miss your meal time, and we're gonna make sure you're late to the classroom, and the instructor in your classroom is gonna give you additional homework. And by the way, you know what you're gonna be doing instead of going to eat? Because meals are privileged. They told us this in the academy. Meals are privileged. We don't have to give it to you. When you're out in the field watching over a dead body or a crime scene, and your meal is issued to you at 15, 30 hours, guess what? Watching over that dead body or taking care of an arrest, that supersedes your meal. Meal's a privilege. So you know what you're going to be doing? Your whole company, half left face, to a squat move, front lean and rest move, and you're going to be in front lean and rest for 30 minutes during your meal. And we're going to make sure you're late to your classroom. And we're going to tell your instructor to give you additional homework because all we wanted to know was who the fuck was talking. You see how that works? So we had it in our class, yo, look, if you get caught messing up, you better cowboy up because we telling on you. We're not doing extra homework because of you. We're not going to get in trouble because of you. We had something called the look. Who's talking in my ranks? We go like this. Then they stopped that, talking about looking straight ahead. Meaning they wanted the person they caught talking to raise their hand. Why was you talking to my ranks? No excuse, sir. Get in front of the arrest. But that's his problem now. It's not ours. I saw a company mess up so bad, they made them salute a water bug crawling up a damn wall. I don't know what they did, but I went downstairs to the locker room, and I'm like, they're like this. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on over there? Went in the locker room, and we got our gun belts. We came out, and they still standing there like this. We got upstairs, and the instructors was like, yeah, you know, they did something, so I'm making them salute a roach. Oh. Salute to Rod Neal in that super chat. Much love. He said, Hellenist just blamed Popeyes for popping dirty. Exactly, Akondo. It's called perjury. That's a very serious thing. Yeah, Mo, he'd have gotten 2 more years in the UK. Remember what they did to Amir Khan? He got 2 years, no exception. And Amir Khan ain't playing our face. He just got quiet. Now watch this, y'all. This is why I think that Ryan is affiliated with a higher power. I don't know. Was it Mauricio Silly Man running around with Daniel Kinahan? A cartel boss? What makes y'all think that the cartel ain't in charge of shit right now? What makes y'all think that? I have no proof of this. I'm just watching this unfold. I'm like, man, this kid, he's bringing a lot of heat. He's making people ask questions, man. Is he not? He's making them ask questions. What is this? Why does he only get 1 year? This is attempted murder. And now he's getting drunk, violating his ex-wife. Now he can't see his kids or something crazy. His parents are enabling him. Weird, right? Weird. I told y'all boxing is a scumbag business. What makes you think that the cartel ain't got their hands in boxing right now? Where does... Y'all know Bob Arum and Top Rank their offices got invaded by the FBI years ago. Y'all know that, right? Y'all do know Sean Gibbons was in the middle of that, right? Do the research, man. Do the research. Put in Sean Gibbons and Drew Titan LLC's channel and just watch it unfold. Now, I don't know if Sean Gibbons is on the straight now. I hope he is, because my little bro is working with him. Elijah Pierce. The Sean Gibbons was there. I'm not saying he was in the middle of it, but he was there when that happened. Y'all remember the show I did? Well, just go to my channel. You'll see. So all this FBI raiding, all this talk about Al Heyman, who's no saint, but all this talk about Al Heyman, as if Bob Arum wasn't around. All the focus on Don King, as if Bob Arum's offices wasn't raided. That was like the Watergate of boxing. Look it up. Why did the FBI invade the offices of Top Rank? It's online. Look it up. And I'm just pointing out that Sean Gibbons was working with Top Rank at that time. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he didn't. I don't know. But I know he was in the middle of that to some capacity. I forget. But it's online. It's online. Tell me. Do you know Bob Arum had to admit to fixing fights? Do you know that? But cats want to talk to me about Al Heyman. He's no saint, but he ain't Bob Arum, man. Stop it. Stop it. Bob Arum working hand in hand with the with the WBC. Both of them down there shaking hands with Daniel Kinahan. Bob Arum said, hey man, I'm not going through this again. He cooperated. He started cooperating with the powers that be. He said, I'm too old. I'm not going to jail for this. Remember Reese Silly Man down in Dubai with Daniel Kinahan? Pretty much said, man, kiss my behind. I'm just doing this. Here come the U.S. government. We got a $5 million bounty on his head for any information leading to his arrest. Who was down there with him? Tyson Fury? Fine. You ain't coming to our country no more. Did ESPN say anything? ESPN, who has a working relationship with Top Rank, who's owned by Bob Arum, the WBO. Remember that? Do I have to connect all these dots for you? You want to tell me that boxing ain't corrupt? Hey, Bud fans. Why didn't Bud fight Manny Pacquiao? Yeah, J Bean. Yeah, you're right. It's all organized crime. I ain't even get to the WBA yet. Matter of fact, let me put my brother on JB. Yeah, here we go. There you go. WBA. Boom. I ain't gotta go no more. I ain't gotta say no more. Ask Michael Fox how he feels about Gloria Martinez. Slap on the wrist. Called Michelle Obama a monkey. She's a Trumper, by the way. What's with all these Latinos pro-Trump? I don't know. None of my business. Right? Right? And there goes the WBA. There you go. JB, you talking about Padilla, who also ref the Thriller in Manila, Boss, who jerked Nadal Skinny Hussein, who I talk to often on Instagram, who still it's now 30 years later, damn near. He's still salty about how they robbed him versus Manny Pacquiao. He knocked Manny Pacquiao out. Manny Pacquiao was given excessive time to recoup and everything else, and then they stopped the fight off of a headbutt and ruled it in favor of Manny Pacquiao, and Manny never ran it back. Because Nadal would have beat the crap out of him, and Nadal never got over that. He was robbed. He was robbed. Exactly, Copper. He admitted to fixing fights and all kinds of things. Now, Al Heyman is no saint, but he was catching a lot of heat for doing some good things. He was doing things that Bob was not doing, that Eddie Hearn came on the scene and was not doing. Al was doing it. So we stepped in the community and said, man, don't drag this black man's name. We know what that is. Didn't Bob say, I don't even know if Al Heyman's a real person. You know he's a real person. Al Heyman came from the music industry. He used to do Summer Jam. Stop it. Everyone knows who he is. His brother was a boxer who got jived around in the industry of boxing, which is why he got into boxing. I don't know if y'all knew that. and he brought his business mentality to boxing. Now, is he perfect? Far from it. But I knew when he was being dragged because of the color of his skin. I knew that. Oh, I know, Abel. Many of those Latinos that support Trump, they identify as white. But that's a whole nother mind F. I'm not doing that with these clowns. You go ahead and do what you want to do. But isn't real life symbolic to what we deal with in all sports, all entertainment? From Jonathan Majors literally on video running from a woman. That woman caught in several lies. Found drunk in his closet in his home. Marvel still fired that brother. How does that happen? Speaking of Marvel, Robert Downey Jr.'s life was saved playing Tony Stark. Do y'all remember what it was like when he was coming up in the 80s? Do y'all remember that? Him being strung out on drugs, wandering in the streets. He had a crazy drug problem. Robert Downey Jr. A lot of y'all are young. Y'all don't remember him, but he's been around he's an older guy, man. He's like almost in his 60s. He just looks really well. But back when he was young, in his 20s, he was a nightmare. He was a nightmare. Getting found in crack houses, all kinds of whatever he was going through. Bert, what up? I got that track, Bert. Let me work. Let me work on that. You see what I'm saying? Iron Man saved his life. Second chances. Jonathan Majors was living a straight line lifestyle. He ate right. He stayed in shape. He was well spoken, which is why I went bonkers when the black sisters attacked him, saying that he has a runaway slave face, because he has strong black features, big lips, wide nose. But I'm looking at the brother. I'm like, I'm so proud of this brother because he's showing that brothers that look like that can make it in Hollywood. That's it. And what did they do to him? They tried to feminize him immediately. Remember that photo shoot he did? They had him wearing pink with high boots. They had him hugged up with Michael B. Jordan, made the picture in black and white, made it look suspect as hell. And our black women started calling him gay and, oh, I knew he was gay. You know what? It's like some of these, listen, and it's not only sisters doing this, it's brothers too. Y'all really get mad at things you can't have and then start insulting it? Y'all still do that as adults? Kids do that. Hey, can I get a ride on your bike, Tommy? Well, no, my mom said I can't let people ride my bike. Well, screw you, Tommy, and your bike is awful. Y'all really do that as adults? I'm talking men and women. Dudes hating on him because he hits the gym. Women hating on him because he has a wide nose. No, how about he looks like that? He's in shape. He's a high value man. He's well spoken. And in a one-on-one situation, he wouldn't want you. With your linked over fucking feet. And your triple stomach. And your hair that you purchased. Not the hair that you're growing out your hair. The hair that you purchased. They attacked that brother. And on my other channel, I went in. How dare y'all do that to him? That's something to look towards. That's something to look up to. And he got a Marvel deal? I was like, man, applaud this brother. And then when that white woman did that to him and got away with it, some of you sisters applauded. That's what he get. That's what he get for dealing with a white woman. Watch this. How many brothers are dead in jail over a black woman?
Whoa! What What?
So don't go there. Jay Bean boxing and better than that super chat. Salute, good brother. He said, keep fighting a good fight, Drew. I'm on a job. They're just going to get me for a couple of $100. Get them back, though. But anyway, boxing, please. Yeah, Dow Big G. Yes. Mac of the South, salute. Yes. So Robert Downey had a bunch of problems, but he rebounded because this is America, right? The land of second chances, right? That's what prison is for. It's for to reform and rehabilitate. You do something wrong, you go there for a certain amount of time, you're supposed to come out a better person. You're supposed to. Why does he get that benefit of the doubt? Obviously. So let's bring it back to boxing. Oh yeah, Shaquille Fields, it's little boy and little girl mentality. Because I've seen dudes hating on him too, and I'm just looking at these dudes like, yo, what dude says, I don't know why I literally heard a dude say, I don't know why no chicks are on him like that, man. That dude ugly. I'm like, bro. And I see, here's my right hand to God, Miss Fields. That was in the gym. The dude that said that was bald. Not by his choice. He was bald. He was younger than me. He was bald, younger than me. Salute, General. Younger than me, bald. His belly was hanging over. He's one of those dudes that when you see him in the gym, he always wears black. He's one of those dudes. Dude, it's okay. We know you're fat. You can wear different colors. I hope you wash that shirt. He's bald. All right? He's like a cartoon character. He was bald. He had a big old stomach, skinny legs. He was what I call skinny fat. When you're walking behind him down the block, he looked like a slim person, but when you turn profile, you know he drink a lot of beer. So his stomach was hanging. He's skinny, but in bald. His stomach hung over his gym shorts, but he had a big black shirt that wasn't tucked in, and he had a chipped tooth in the front. And when that thing happened with Jonathan Majors, it was like the talk of the gym. And I don't know why girls are on him like that, man. That dude ugly. You see that nigga? That nigga ugly. I was like, bro. I just looked at him. I said, man, that's not even the pot calling the kettle black, man. That's not even. That's something else right there. That's Chewbacca telling you he don't eat Boudissi because he don't like hairy Boudissi. Read between the lines. It's like, bro, you ever saw a dark-skinned dude and he's the color of my hoodie and he says, I don't date dark-skinned chicks?
What?
You ever seen a fat chick say, nah, I can't date no fat dude?
What?
Just walk away, y'all. Don't, because she's looking to argue. Just don't. Just don't. Don't. You ever saw a morbidly obese dude that smelled bad, dressed bad, and he was just a nightmare to watch? And every complaint that he has about women, as a man, you're looking at him like, well, that shit is justified. You just be quiet, just like, yo, bro. Yo, chicks ain't ish, man. They always trying to take my money and da-da-da. And you're looking at him like, bro. What? Have you looked in the mirror? Okay, never mind. You don't brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? You don't take care of yourself. I've seen big dudes that did. My boy Quincy, he passed a few years ago. He looked like Biggie. But man, he always drove a good car. He last I checked, he works for Verizon, and he was always dipped out. He knew where he had to step it up. He always kept a good car. He was tall, so he had that going for himself. But he always dressed nice, and he was funny.
and the chicks loved him. The chicks loved him. I never saw him without a bad chick. So you can do it. But I'm talking about the bum-ass dude that don't take care of himself and then got the nerve to be dressing crazy and smelling awkward. And, bro, stop talking. Stop talking. The problem ain't the women, dude. The problem is it's you. It's you, dude. It's you. Stop it. You got nothing to bring to the table but chicken grease and heavy breathing. Fuck out of here, man. Some of these dudes got some nerve, bro. I need to revisit. I think I did a show on that on Pep Talk. I need to revisit that. I need to focus on the men. Because there's still things I see out here. I'm like, what are these dudes doing? And then they got the nerve to get on these male stations and be co-signing when a brother like myself point out the faults of those types of women. I'm not saying all women. Tonight on Pep Talk, don't miss it. Is there really this chick? Y'all seen this chick talking about she gets $3,000 in food stamps every month? And she has 7 seeds from 7 different men? And she got a TikTok of her dancing with her kids in the supermarket? Y'all seen this? Y'all seen this? And shout out to the women, because there's a ton of women not co-signing that. And I applaud y'all. Because it's women like, I look at women like that, like how I look at the drug dealers. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I look at dudes, the way I look at her is how I look at the dudes that skeeted up in her. What are you doing? 7 different, first of all, I need to know if she's telling the truth. But apparently, so far, it's a real story. So based off of what she's sharing, I'm talking about that tonight. What is she doing? And I want to talk to all 7 of these fools. What were you doing? Because they just as guilty, right or wrong. What are you doing? Y'all remember that dude last year? Remember him? Access denied. Remember that guy? Had all those babies from different women, and his justification was, I told all those chicks, I don't want to keep no baby. Bro, you went up in there unprotected. All right, we know they're stupid because they let you. We know they're stupid because after you told them, allegedly, they went ahead to create a broken household. But wait a minute, dude. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I don't even want to talk about those chicks anymore. Talking about you dummy. You're a dummy. You mean to tell me you created, I forgot how many broken households he created. You foolish mortal. You do not represent me. You idiot. You dummy. What is wrong with you? And then he gets on social media to talk about what is wrong. Wow, man. Miss Fields, I do not disagree. I see these things like, yo, listen, in my day, if a young lady got pregnant in my day, there was one girl, I told the story before. One girl, when I was in junior high school, she got pregnant when we was in 8th grade. She got pregnant. And the teachers noticed it. We kids, we didn't notice it. The teachers noticed it. They noticed the baby bump. And they were like, look, and then they called out of classroom one day and she ain't come back. She used to live around my way. They took her out of school. We ain't see her. The whole summer, the school year goes by, we graduate. Whole summer goes by. I saw her again because she came back up to New York. So now I'm a freshman in high school and I saw, yo, what up? Hey, yo, you going to, you know, where you been? Yeah, I went down to South Carolina. Yo, I remember they took you out to, yeah. What happened? Oh, you didn't know? No. I have a son. Dun, dun, dun. Mind you, y'all, it was the 80s. Dun, dun, dun. What? I was pregnant. September, October, that happened in November. She was about going on 3 months. First trimester. Removed her. She went down south, had the baby, came back up to New York to finish her education. I said, well, where's your son? He's staying with my aunt and uncle. Hence, you ever grew up with that dude that either lived with his grandparents or the girl or the boy lived with the grandparents or the aunt and uncle? Never really cared to ask where the parents was, right? Remember that? JC, what up? Anthony, what up? Brooklyn born. Remember those days? Oh, he lived with his aunt and uncle. He lived with his grandparents. Never thought to question that. Well, she went down to South Carolina, right? Had the baby. Didn't go to high school, came up here and got into a program to get her high school credits. Never met her son, but she went down there and they did. Abortion apparently wasn't the option, so she went down there and had the baby. And the baby lives with the aunt and uncle down there in the South with her cousins. Crazy stuff. So now that baby's growing up, and you have to tell the baby what it is. And she only, you know, so at the time, I guess she was only going down south to see her son in the summer. You know how like rattled that is? She's like 13, 14. Pregnant. See what I mean? Stuff like that. So I'll be talking about that tonight on Pep Talk. Make sure y'all be back here 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that woman is atrocious and she is not a representation of our community. As a matter of fact, I had somebody, I commented on a post. Where a woman was at her son's graduation, and she had on booty shorts, and the front of the shorts were unbuttoned. She was dressed like she was going to the beach at your son's graduation, and he's standing there with his cap and gown, and he was like maybe elementary school, right? And the dude was narrating, was like, you know, I guess we can give her credit for showing up, but that's inappropriate. Why are you dressed like that? And everybody in the comment section, myself included, I said, notice there's no father there. That's a problem. And I had some women attack me, because that's what it is. It's an attack. And it was, how do you know where the father is? I don't. How do you know where he is? How do you know that that boy's father even know that he has a son? My thing was, the women, when I said there's no father in the picture, what I was saying was, I don't know many men. I know some dudes are out of their mind. I do know. But I don't know many dudes that will be okay with their wife or girlfriend, the mother of their child, showing up to a graduation dressed like that. I got tons of pictures of women going to pick up their children from school with the bottom of their cheeks hanging out. I got tons of pictures like that. I just never got around to doing a live about it. I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff to do. So I go back and forth with some women, and the bottom line, what I was asking, I said what I said, and I meant it. There's no man in this picture. My point was, no man, I don't know many men that would justify this. This is crazy. So I asked them, would you show up to your child? Because that wasn't an adult. That wasn't like going to college or a high school student. That was a kid. You don't see a problem with that dress, that style of dress? And automatically they assume the worst of the men. So I came in and I said, well, maybe the husband or baby daddy is on active duty defending our country. Maybe he was at work that day and couldn't get the day off on his 6-figure job. Maybe this woman plays games and don't allow him around his child. Why are y'all assuming the worst about a man that's not even there? I'm looking at a woman half dressed at her kid's graduation. That's the focus. And the part about the man not being there is very, very real. It's very real. So a ghost account comes in there and says, at Drew Titan, well, tell your fellow criminal black men, guys, to do better in society. Now, ladies, when we call out the schmuckery, when women do things like that, like go up to graduations dressed like they're Daisy Duke, and we call it out, and I will say other black women were calling it out too. We have to deal with ghost accounts like this. He said, stop victimizing and committing violent attacks, killing each other more than any other race. Stop being criminals and raise your own kids. Other races can be responsible parents. Why can't blacks do it? And here's my response. Hiding behind a ghost account. Very brave. Laughing emojis. Can you back up your statement with facts, data, and statistics? Newsflash. Black men are the most involved parents than any other ethnicity. There was a study done on that recently. You don't believe me? Go ask Oprah, who spent 3 decades turning down black men, but when the truth came out, now she's telling the truth. There's more. White parents are now also teaching their children to find a black man if they are lost in public. Where's the lie? That's new information. There's more. That's because those of European descent know how their people behave. Cannibalism, sexual assault, child abuse, kidnapping, all these things that white people lead the charge in. Can you back these facts up? I can. Can you? And that was my response. He hasn't said anything in 3 days. And we appreciate you, Miss Fields. Both of Shaquille and am I saying your name right? Cameron? I'm saying your name right? We got mother and daughter in the chat, y'all. So respect to the ladies. So, I don't say things to clown my sisters or my brothers. I say things because shaming used to be a thing. If you came to school and you smelt bad and people made fun of you, you could be mad and want to fight everybody all you want, but what's the bottom line? You stink. I bet your ass ain't come to school the next day smelling crazy, did you? Right. Because it hurt your feelings. You could beat up everybody. You could slap everybody. But if you ain't brushed your teeth this morning, your breath stink, that beating up, what are you going to do, beat up everybody every day? No, brush your teeth and fix yourself. Brush your tongue and fix yourself. That's it. Shaming got you right. Shaming got you right. The only thing that certain kids couldn't fix was how they dressed. That's it. The shaming got you right. Now there's no shaming. Oh, don't talk to him that way. Don't say her that way. He has feelings. And now they coming to school wearing a black and white polka dot shirt with a purple mohawk. Looking like the Joker. You're not going to tell this kid he can't go through life looking like this? What he does on when he's not in school, that's his business. But when he comes here, there has to be some sort of ethic. I firmly believe that all schools, like in Japan, should have uniforms. In Japan, you can tell what school kids go through. I mean, they have private schools here and Catholic schools. It's different, but it's twofold. Number one, kids wearing a uniform to school, that part that y'all worried about getting shamed for the person not having the latest gear, you remove that. It saved the parents money. You get them in the uniform and they ain't got to worry about who got the latest this, and that. Argue about that over the weekend. Do it over the weekend. When you're here, Monday through Friday, you're here to learn. No one cares about your Nikes or your Jordans or your New Balance or your Air Force Ones. No one cares. You know what we care about? Getting you up and out of here. I think all kids in public school should wear uniforms. All of them. The parents would appreciate it because you ain't got to buy as much clothes. Because these kids think it's a fashion show. Remove that, boom. Parents are saving hundreds of dollars. And there it is. But how do you instill discipline when you got a woman showing up to a child's graduation in booty shorts? Shorty had booty shorts. Exactly, Village Brother. And I think that's in all other countries. These kids be focused on the wrong things. Eric Jordan, that super chat, much love. He said, give to my ninja sword, LDBC heavyweight.
Give power to my nigger sword!
They can't stand it. They can't stand it. So my point of bringing up old girl that I went to junior high school with, she was sent down south because of her situation, and there was going to be a lot of shaming. And she has to live with that. And I trust she's okay because she didn't come from a broken household. She, to my knowledge, she just made a mistake. I never asked who the kid was. I never asked all of that. I was just like, oh. I never asked all of that. But she had to grow up fast, and I trust she's okay. I trust she's okay. But now this chick has 7 kids. And salute to all the women that are killing her. And what does she say? I have 7 kids from 7 different baby daddies, and I get $3,000 a month in support from the government, and y'all mad. Of course I'm mad. Who's paying for that? You ain't. The average person don't even barely make $3,000 a month from their job. Plus you ugly. You got 7 kids because you was an F-bag. How about that? Man, I'm gonna mop the floor with her, bro, tonight. But I'm gonna get out of here. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. But the cat's out the bag. You already know what time it is. You know what I mean? We're gonna bust that move. Oh, I don't need this video. Delete. Clown ass. A salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App. And by the way, y'all, I shared this information with y'all because I got genuine love for y'all. And support goes a long way. I'm not broke. I have a day job. But imagine what Champ's side had to go through when he went through this. When he went through what Tay Jones has a day job. So he's not hurting. But he was like, yo, they not telling me what video. He said, all they got to do is tell me what video or videos it is, and I'll take it down. They didn't tell him. Champ's side was demonetized, and he never got a straight answer. They just using that reused stuff. What do you mean reused? Especially with Tay Jones, it was his material. What are you talking about? They're putting people in positions, certain people in positions, and setting them up for failure. That's what they're doing. And And I'm just letting y'all know, I showed y'all the sucker play. And now it's time to go on the offensive. But salute to you Negroes that support Ryan Garcia. Salute to Miguel. Hey, Miguel. I just named you, buddy. That's the guy that oversees the overseer. Y'all know what overseers are. Overseer. The overseers on the plantations. Well, my overseer is Miguel, and he don't like it when I talk about Ryan Garcia and Canelo and hey, Miguel! I just named you, buddy. Ryan Garcia and his dad hanging out with the real niggas. Real niggas. We keep it real, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, we keep it real, nigga. I speak at the facts. My son keep it in. Like the video, share the video. Support goes a long way. Because it's an all-out attack on us. How we gonna handle it? Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, Cash App, Super Chats. Much love. And y'all can follow me here for the next 14 days. That's why it's always cool to have 2. Well, I got 3. Maybe I'll start linking this to Bear Cave too. But this is how we do. Yeah, Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Hey, Miguel!